I was doing some snap and clapping because today I can't do the rolly chair dance because obviously I'm not sitting in a rolly chair. It's Grady at Twin Creek Audio. Today I was going to show you a little bit more up close of what's here in my studio. The console, the rack equipment, because I'm going to end up making videos about most of these different items in the future. For now, I just thought you might to see up close some of the things that I use to make these videos and demos and things. I'm going to start out the video though with showing you some clips from my old studio space before I moved to this one, which has been almost 2 years ago. The old studio space, the control room was my bedroom, the drum set was in my living room, and there was a big snake running down, not a live snake or anything, a mic snake running down the hallway to the living room from the bedroom. So it was a little bit less professional, and now I have a dedicated space, which I really enjoy. But I want to remember where I came from. We all should remember where we came from, so I'm going to show you some clips of the old studio and then get into what's here in the new one, so you'll have a better idea of all the things that I'm using to make these videos. I hope you enjoy this up-close look at Twin Creek Audio. I switched to the camera mic now instead of using the NT1 or something like that for my voice. This is the Sapphire, which I've shown you in other videos. Just take a look over that. 2 faders per channel. Then I've got some studio monitors up here. I'm running a pair of Yamaha NS10M Studios and a pair of KRK RP6. These are the Generation 1, I think is what my KRKs are. I'm just so used to those that I'm going to keep them. Probably won't ever get rid of them. And got two 32-inch TVs. I'm running Reaper with the House of the White Tie Imperial theme. So that's the consoles and the monitors. Oh, the NS10s are running off of Marantz MA500 120 watt monoblocks. And here's the closest rack to the console, a little portable rack. Anybody that has a studio knows that you're constantly making changes and soldering if you have new gear to install. Most of this is hooked up, not everything though. Most of this is hooked up to the Sapphire patch bay. This top patch bay here, the Samson patch bay, that actually comes from the mic panel, and the bottom row is normal to the console microphone inputs. The bottom 1/4 inch patch bay here, this external rack, that's the 16 mic inputs here in case I want to connect mics over here by the console. They come up on the top row of this, and then you can patch them into any of the outboard preamps or the console inputs on the patch bay above it. Then we have PreSonus MP20 mic preamp. I've had this for a long time. I don't think this one has Jensen input transformers. I haven't done any chip swaps or anything like that on it. I like it the way it is. I've used it for overheads, for a stereo pair of preamps for overheads. I've used it on vocals. I've used these instrument inputs here for guitar and bass DI a lot. And I really like this. Below that are my RTS Model 465 microphone preamplifiers with their little optical limiters. And I did a test with those in a video not long ago. Below that I have two Symmetrix SX202 dual mic preamps. I have 4 channels of Symmetrix SX202. And then beneath that we've got the Carvin H400 4-channel headphone amp. On top of the rack we've got 2 Cappy VP26s. We've got an HRK C2584 color line processor. Got a DBX 163X. And up on top we've got an Alesis Wedge reverb. The second rack over here we've got the Furman PL8 power conditioner and light module. Below that we have our Yamaha Rev 500. Rev 500. I've got the Yuri LA10 here. It's a really nice sounding compressor. Then we have a Symmetrix 501 compressor. This is also a really good sounding compressor. I like this especially for snare drum. And we have an Avid 11 rack that I don't really ever use. I've tested it out. It works really well and I like the sound of it. So I probably will try to use that some more. Then I've got the Motu 828 interface here, which this is actually connected to the tape inputs and outputs on the console. Below that I have an Art tube preamp system. I don't use that one very much, although I really do like it for bass guitar. And then my main interfaces are on the bottom down here. A pair of Echo Audio Fire 12s. And they're marked 1 and 2 with labels. These are connected to the tape inputs and outputs on the console from channels 1 through 24. These are stock unmodified Echo Audio Fire 12s. And next to the rack here on my rolling cart, kind of like the one that the other rack is sitting on, this is the Amiga 500. And over here on this end of the studio we have the 1967 Ludwig drum kit. It's got an Aquarian resonant head, and I even have a sticker with my initials that I got for it. And then over in the corner there we've got some guitars. I've got a 1975 Greco Flying V. See if we can zoom in and get a closer look. I'll do a whole video on all this stuff at some point. Kind of the point of the channel. A Gretsch lap steel and a Yamaha SE200. I've got a little CME MIDI controller keyboard over there. And then that bag is the Jackson art guitar from the video that I did the other day. And now I turn around in a circle for a second so I can do the outro. Cool, well I hope you enjoyed that, getting to see a little more up close of what I'm using here in the studio when I make these videos. and what people looking to come work with me in the studio can expect if they come to work here at Twin Creek Audio. I hope you have a great day, evening, night, weekend, hour, minute, second, whatever it is you're having. Have a good one. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel so you can stay informed about future videos. Hit the little notification icon so they'll send you emails when I put out a new video. Because I think I've got a whole lot of good stuff. Well, actually I know I do. I have a lot of cool videos coming up that are formulating in my brain. Have a good one.